So in this lesson I'm going to teach you how to make chocolate orange ganache. So basically we use cream with chocolate and then we combine both together using different methods, like maybe we melt the chocolate first and then we heat up the cream and then mix the both, or sometimes we add both together and then we double boil. So combining the chocolate in a specific ratio with the cream and then putting them together, we have the ganache, and that we use in a lot of cakes or even desserts. And now in this particular lesson I was just going to talk about how to flavor the ganache. So we are going to use the orange chocolate ganache in a specific recipe, for a layered cake. And so I have the orange zest with me here, and then I have the orange juice also, and there is cream to go with the chocolate. Now if I have any other spice in place of the orange, like say chili or lemongrass or basil, then I would heat the cream in a saucepan, and when I see the cream bubbling up on the edges, I will put the spices into that saucepan and close the lid of the saucepan and then set it aside for 30 minutes. And once that is done, it is going to take the flavor, seep in the flavors into the cream, and then we will filter that. We will get the dry spices out of the cream, and then we have the flavored cream in which the flavors got seeped in really well, and then use that cream to make the ganache, and that way we are infusing the flavors from the spices that are dry ones. Now in this case, when you are going to use the orange zest, it is good that the zest remains with the cream. So I am going to put all of them together into a double boiler, where I am going to get the chocolate melted and combined together with the orange juice and the cream, and then we are going to have a beautiful chocolate orange ganache. So there is water in the saucepan here, and that needs to heat up, and then I am just going to set this bowl on top of the saucepan. To this I am going to add the orange zest first. This I am going to add the chocolate. I have milk and dark. You can choose to skip the milk and then replace that with dark in use. So I am just waiting until all the chocolate chunks are fully melted, and then I am just going to add the orange juice inside. Then combine until the orange juice gets itself incorporated fully with the ganache, and then also check if all the chocolate chunks are fully melted. And so we have the cream, the zest, the juice with the chocolate all combined together. Obviously the bits of the zest is going to be there, so it's not going to be a very clear ganache. If we want it very clear, then we could sieve the zest after heating it up with the cream. However, the flavor is just going to be mild in that way. So I chose to leave the zest in the ganache here, and now this I am just going to surface wrap the ganache after it's cooled down just a little bit, and after it's surface wrapped, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and then get back. I'll show you what is the texture after refrigeration and how we are going to use it back on the cake.